Hey viewers, and welcome back to more Let's Play the Stanley Parable. Let us begin. When we last left off, I believe I'd gotten blown up by my arch nemesis, narrator. Screw that guy. Although, to be fair, I did probably fire the first shot when I literally refused to do anything he said. So there is that. Nah, he's still an ass. Loading. I should preload these.
This is the story of a man
Named Stanley. Skip. Okay.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay, so has the whole thing started over again now? Because I got it blown up?
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Can I close these? No. Okay. Do. Huh. No. Okay. No. Still can't jump.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might... Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
This is for you, narrator. I have to start building my house all over again.
There was nothing here. No choice to make, no path to follow, just an empty broom closet. No reason to still be here.
How about if you go back out and go back in again? Okay, well. There's the crazy ending.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Do.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known. Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad,
Genius.
Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing.
Alright,
He
can't
stepped
jump.
into the newly opened passageway.
Blah, 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 blah. Elevator go. So, it seems pretty linear in this path. Especially with the loading. But it makes me wonder if maybe I'm just missing something and there's another way to proceed from here.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Do.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
No, he didn't.
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
Meh. What are you gonna do?
The door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track. At this point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
Stanley makes poor decisions. Maybe he had a point there about the certain death thing. Whoa!
spurred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise, he reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever. Stanley can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is. Perhaps his death was of no great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man. So he resigned and willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow life. Farewell, Stanley.
Thanks for having me.
Farewell, Stanley, cried the narrator.
What?
As Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
Whoa. What? What?
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish?
Why is there a new narrator? What the?
When every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
Button sounds? What the hell is this? Is this a map? Office layout. So I start here, go out this way. So there's, yeah, I guess there's no other way to go here. The pacing of this corridor was important to get right. This corridor has been moved and altered to make sure the player reaches the 2 doors in a good time. Nature paintings. Stanley's computer. Boop. This is weird. Okay. The 2 doors. The set of 2 open doors was the very first concrete piece of the Stanley Parable's design. Once this room was created, the rest of the game emerged as an extension of it, an exploration of the contradiction this room posed. Office computers. No! Solitaire. Employee database. Turn off all the computers. Okay, so the impeccable Kevin Brighting as the narrator. Made using Source by Valve. Wow, this place is big. The office. Maintenance room, an early version. Huh. It's like a museum. Boss's office. Scenes from the development. Office clock. Yay, office clock. Freedom ending. This was the very first incarnation of the Is this going to show me all the endings? Because I don't think I've done that one yet. Countdown room, an early version of the countdown room. Okay, that's where we got nuked. Countdown desk. This is the freedom ending in beta. Exit, don't want to go there. Monitor room elevator. For a time, the elevator in the monitor room could go up or down, with freedom above and countdown below. We abandoned this when players found it too difficult to remember what was up and what was down, and placed the 2 endings together instead. Oh man, that reflects kind of poorly on players, doesn't it? Game design mock-up. This is the level that William, the level designer, sent Davey, the writer, as kind of an audition piece. The strength of this level got William hired to design the full game. Though much of the environment has changed, the basic layout from this mock-up is Yeah, okay. Oof. A lot of white. Oh, these are glassed off. Okay. Bonk. Stanley's office. From left to right, the evolution of Stanley's office over time. The first was created November 2011, March 2012, and third in February 2013. Bigger desk, more cabinets. Oh, and a painting. And some file folders. Narrator emails. After the second trailer was sent out, we asked for people to email the narrator for questions. While we had initially planned to use these in further promotional materials, we never found the perfect use for them. Here are a selection of those emails. Oh. Dear narrator, will the Stanley... Oh, okay, I won't read these, they're going pretty fast, so... Wow. Now I can believe people would forget what was up and what was down in an elevator. Yours truly, Wong Tong. How is the games? Really, you couldn't find a good use for all of these? I'm shocked. Am I Stanley? Are you spying on me? Why? How? What do the lights in the control room do? I really want to know. Apparently nothing. Dear Strong Bad, how do you type with boxing gloves on? That's actually pretty clever. If you know about Homestar Runner. How do you make a JRPG? How do you make the worst game ever? What is the difference between a duck? No wonder they couldn't use any of these. $1112800. Well, this is getting kind of boring, probably. Are you a rock? Some of these are really good, though, but not very conducive to a Let's Play, I think, so let's give 2 more and just move on. Oh, no, it looped. Okay, perfect. Timing. The Lounge. An early version of The Lounge. Ugh, new one's much better. Staying there forever, really. The Phone. The apartment timer. In the previous version of the choice leading to the apartment ending, a timer would give you 15 seconds to pick up the phone. Not picking it up will lead to a different ending. Huh. The cargo lift. Wanted to look like a place cargo was actually stored. As opposed to that, yeah. I could see that. The cargo lift. To offer the choice of staying on or jumping to a different path. However, after this early version, we decided we also wanted the Wait, the cargo lift was always intended to offer the choice of staying on or jumping to a different path. However, after this early version, we decided we also wanted the option of the player falling to death. Sounds like there's more to do on the cargo lift. I'll have to take a look. Oh my god, this place is huge! Meeting room. Maintenance layout. The flow of hallways following the first 2 doors was important to get right, since players will replay them so many times. To confusion ending. One doorway to maintenance. 2 options. So there's got to be something else there then. So there's another ending there, I think. So from the staircase, okay. 1 doorway to maintenance in the lounge in the original back on track option. 1 doorway to maintenance in the lounge. 2 doorways to maintenance. So I guess it must be this one here. So we'll have to try that. So it's the obey, going in the obey direction again. The game is now paused. Escape menu. We had an ending that only ended when the player restarted from the escape menu. Unfortunately, very few players realized this was what they were supposed to do, which was frustrating for everyone. Zending? This represents the 4th version. Thought it was complete, but they abandoned it. Okay. What the? Cut and merge with another part of the game. Giant red button. Okay. Zending levers. These levers were originally part of the Zending. The player would pull a lever, and the narrator would describe what lever they pulled. Sounds exciting. Trailers. 4 major teaser trailers over the course of the game's development, each meant to convey something about the spirit of the game. This is the first one, released in May 2012. Oh. No dialogue? It's not the same without the narrator. Hua! Okay. Well, without any dialogue, there's not much point. Oh, back in the exit. I think I've explored pretty much everything now, but maybe except the paintings on the stairs there. This is a weird one, viewers. These are screenshots of the Stanley Parable HD Remix. More endings, fewer endings, more narrators, fewer narrators, more Stanley, less Stanley. The point of the Stanley Parable HD Remix is to win. This text, words, words. Am I going crazy? Maybe it isn't the same image. Was that clock there before? I don't remember. How do I go back? Can you check for me? Greenlight. We submitted the Stanley Parable to Greenlight. Greenlight page had only a series of cryptic photos, but which were still enough to win the community's approval. I wonder if maybe that was based on the demo version they had. Word of mouth, but I think that's everything. Time to head for the exit.
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free.
I'm going to chalk this one up as a win.
Can you see? Can you see how much they need one another? No, perhaps not. Sometimes these things cannot be seen. But listen to me. You can still save these two. You can stop the program before they both fail. Push escape and press quit. There's no other way to beat this game. As long as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path. Stop now and it'll be your only true choice. Whatever you do, choose it. Don't let time choose for you. Don't let time...
Ow. The game is now paused. Okay, well, let's resume the game. Anything going on here? Guess not. Okay, well, let's begin the game again. A few more endings to search for, viewers. So there's the cargo lift.
All of his co-workers were... Wait, no. This isn't the right office, is it? Is this Stanley's office?
It's not the right office. Huh, that one I could actually do something with. Awaiting input. I can actually read that one. What if I... Input received. Okay. Mission. Oh, do I have to look at all the computers now just to make sure that...
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Ah, yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had writ, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Maybe this is it. One way from... yeah.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
This looks like it might be. So he didn't do what he told him to, did what he told us to, and then didn't do what he told us to.
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go, from here it's, left.
Are you sure left?
Oh, no, it's to the right, my mistake.
No problem?
No, not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking? It's clearly... Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please?
Take your time. I'm not going anywhere.
Now, let's see. We went down right, left, down, left, right. Yep, okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
That's... okay.
No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes. Okay. We just have to get back to, oh, who am I kidding? It's all rubbish now. The whole story completely unusable. How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning. And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, Okay, from the top.
Ha! I guess that's an ending?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
There was no inputs. Was this one last? Okay, now it's dark. Alright, well maybe... No, because after I clicked it, it didn't go dark. It just said input received 1.
When Stanley... Wait.
What?
What? No, I restarted. I swear I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything should be... Oh, did something change? Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors? Did you move the story somewhere, or... Hold on. Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story. It was right here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay, then. It's an adventure. Come, Stanley. Let's find the story.
Okay. Let's find the story. Whoa. It seems to be repeating. No, it's not. Okay. Is this story?
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you there definitely was a story here before. Do we need to restart the game again? Well, I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not?
Okay.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Sounds like a fresh start. Well, still no input on that screen there.
Okay, yep, it's worse. I might be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
No. I can climb stuff, I guess. If only I could jump.
Aha! I knew we'd miss something. The story. Here it comes. No, wait, never mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps.
Narrator, you're not very helpful here. What?
Now this... Well, I'll be honest, I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story? I don't think so. I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct? Do you remember, Stanley? Well, do you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You win! Congratulations! I know you put in a lot of hard work, and it really paid off, so good job. Oh, no, I don't feel right about this at all. We both know you didn't put in any actual work for that win. Some people win fair and square, and this was not one of those situations. Okay, I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't care what might happen this time, I have to restart.
Oh boy.
All right, I've got a solution. This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure Line. Just follow the line. How simple is that?
Yeah, but you keep forgetting I hate you, narrator. Especially because you're forgetful. Wait. Oh. Crap, this is a new direction I haven't been yet. Ugh. It physically hurts me to do what he wants. Ow. I think I'm bleeding something.
See? The line knows where the story is. It's over in this direction. Onward, Stanley, to destiny. Though, here's a thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there? Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story? Simply by the act of moving forward, are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Whoa. Hang on. That got a bit weird back there. Well, I'd like to apologize. Not sure where I was going with all that. You know what? I think what we need right now is a bit of music to lighten the mood.
Loud! I can't hear myself think. 'Tis a jaunty tune. Dun, 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 dun.
Cut the music. Go back and look at that fern. Stanley, this fern will be very important later in the story. Make sure you study it closely and remember it carefully. You won't want to miss anything.
Whatever.
Wait, what? We're back at the office? No. Line, you do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story? Is any of this ringing a bell? Oh, no, not again. Line, how could you have done this to us? And after we trusted you, after everything we've been through, you... Oh, I can't take this anymore. To hell with it. Restart. You know what, Stanley? I say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us? We're intelligent people, right? Why can't we make up our own story? Something exciting, daring, mysterious. Ooh, this all sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
Okay. What's the worst that could happen? Oh, you could crush me between two giant metal slabs.
This is exciting. Just me and Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything. What do you want our story to be? Go wild. Use your imagination. Whatever it might be, Stanley, I'm ready for it.
I couldn't have taken that many right turns, viewers. It's physically impossible.
Oh no, not you again. Stanley, I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story. No lines or monitor rooms. Just don't acknowledge it, and we should be fine.
I don't see a line. Nope. Just going where I want. Okay, it's gone.
Ah, a choice. We get to make a decision. From here, the story is in our control. How important we mustn't squander the opportunity. In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here. Just walk in circles for a minute. Okay, so I know that each door has to lead somewhere, which means that somewhere, the place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door that leads here. And that in turn means that our destination corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse door's origin. So starting from the right, let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going? And since the answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one. Another victory for logic. Come, Stanley, our destiny awaits. Oh, hold up, what's this? The confusion ending. You're telling me that's what this is? It's all one giant ending? And we're supposed to restart the game, what, eight times? That's really how all this goes? It's all determined? So now, according to the schedule, I restart again. Then what? Am I just supposed to forget? Well, what if I don't want to forget? My mind goes blank simply because it's written here on this thing, wall. Well, who consulted me? Why don't I get to decide? Why don't I get a say in all of this? Is it really? No, it can't be. I don't want it to be. I don't want the game to keep restarting. I don't want to forget what's going on. I don't want to be trapped like this. I won't restart the game. I won't do it. I won't do it. I won't do it. And the timer stopped? Does that mean, did we do it? Did we break the cycle? The, whatever it is that made this schedule? How would we even know? Will someone come for us? Will something happen? So, okay. I guess now we just wait. You know, I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story. Wouldn't you agree? I'm not quite sure if we're in the destination or the journey, though they're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination. So I hope that's where we are right now. We'll find out, won't we? Eventually. Well, in the meantime...
Oh.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
So is this still the confusion ending now, or is it something else?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay, viewers, I think that...
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Okay, I think we stopped the
Wow.
confusion ending.
Yes, this room. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Alright, well, since this does seem to be a new version, and we stopped and or got the confusion ending, I think we'll take a break here. And when we're back, I need to explore that cargo lift and see if there's a third direction to go besides going on the cargo lift and falling to my death. Thank you for watching, viewers, and we'll see you next time on more Let's Play The Stanley Parable. See you then.